How could a person, after seeking knowledge and studying and whatever, then he may go astray? And how could a person save himself again is that? In fact, the reasoning behind that is explained in a hadith. The hadith is narrated by Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, may Allah be pleased with him. In a segment of this hadith, the Prophet ﷺ said, إن أحدكم ليعمل بعمل أهل الجنة حتى ما يكون بينه وبينها إلا ذراع فيسبق عليه الكتاب فيعمل بعمل أهل النار فيدخلها. That the person may act according to the actions of the righteous people until he is so close to paradise, like there is only an arm's length between him and entering heaven. Then whatever has been preordained for him would overcome him, and he will change and he will end up in fire. How did this happen? Well, it is explained in a narration that the Prophet ﷺ said, إن أحدكم لا يعمل بعمل أهل الجنة فيما يبدو للناس. As it appears to us that the person was showing off, or he was acquiring knowledge, but not according to the Sunnah, not on the straight path, or not for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because Allah the Almighty is the most just. So He does not wrong anyone. إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَظْلِمُ النَّاسَ شَيْئًا وَلَكِنَّ النَّاسَ أَنفُسَهُمْ يَظْلِمُونَ. Allah does not wrong people an art. It is people who wrong themselves. You know, when you know that one of the most frequent recited supplications by the Prophet ﷺ was, O Allah, keep my heart firm on your straight path, on your religion. That shows that people have really to maintain the health of their heart. Which kind of health? I'm not talking only about the physical health of the heart or the physiological health of the heart. I'm talking about the spiritual one, the Iman. Try to maintain the Iman, because the hearts do change, and they change frequently. So if the person achieved a certain level of Iman, doesn't mean that he's saved and he can live and die in this condition. He can only be better, he can be bad. No. What happens is, as long as we live in this life, we're exposed to trials, to tests, and the person has to maintain success and steadfastness on the safe path in order to be saved. So this is what the person needs to do. With regards to the infallibility of the prophets, that not all the prophets were absolutely infallible, but as a matter of fact, what the vast majority of the scholars said, that infallible for the major sins and the shameful deeds. As far as for Musa alayhi salam, he did what he did when he killed the Israeli or the Coptic person for the Israeli. He did that before he was appointed as a prophet, and he did not do it deliberately. But mashallah, Musa alayhi salam was given a very hard fist. Once he punched him once, he killed him. It was not like a big fight. Okay? And he repented eventually after he regretted that. Then he was appointed as a prophet.